The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Sounds pretty sweet. No bunks available. Fair enough. Actually, do I... Inventory... Cap 12. I don't... How do I know? Maybe you just don't have like unlimited ammo. You only have a set amount each time you go into a situation. See, Paco, where's your gun? Buddy? Got nothing. Spend those points after. What's going on over here? Nothing. Hey, gave her the chop. Got the Sarah Castle. Make it quick. What's that on? She's got a little hellhound. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Look like you could use a hand. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Geez, guys, do you really think this is the time? How did he die? This is gonna have to wait. The woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have to do some work. Mrs. Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside? You'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Oh, that was quick. Coyote looks better, both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Coyote looks genuinely sad. Look, about Sam, yeah? I can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Well, tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seems to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. I'm sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what. And Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Cluey wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honours. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than enough one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. Hard to imagine. He said his mum helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Cody. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe you can make some sort of deal. We'll see. But it was your job and you stuffed up and now we gotta what? You're not coming with me, Punko? What the hell? Ah. Where? What? Where'd he go? Algernon? Algernon? Alanon? Alanon? There's many ways that could be said. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young human, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon, Half Dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. I don't need any of your stuff though, but let's have a look anyway. Although I guess it'd be kind of cool to have like a shield of some sort that I could pop up while blasting. Like a mystic armor or something. I have to think about that. What did I actually get? Did she actually give me an item or? She said she gave me something which was like really cool, but I don't see anything. Maybe it was like just karma or the place to stay. Eric Mersman, change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. Secure ninja clothing. I'm so tempted. Alright, so I'm an alley punk, I got armor 4. I think I've got something pretty good at the moment. Like, this is working for me. Everything's really basic and +1, so don't think I need anything from that guy. You're the gun guy. What do you got? Look at that face. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised with the uneven tusk protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring effect, tensile strength, and of course price. He's my guy. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS, military spec, or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I get you? Let's take a look at what you got. So I've got this one. This one does a little bit more damage. Holds more ammunition, I imagine. That's what cap is, yeah? That's not really... I actually wonder if you reload as such or you go with what you got. So cap 28, would that mean I walk into a situation, I've got 28 bullets essentially, and that's it? So would I probably want that, right? That's... Having a look through here. Although I probably want a shotty as well, but it's only got 4. So it's like... And I don't see ammunition, so I wonder if that's the way it is. Like you go with what you got, and that's it. Well, how does that compare? Yeah, maybe. Oh, hang on. How much can I sell that for? 75, and I probably bought it for 100, or was given to me or something. I don't know. Oh, Dan, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's just do it and have a look. Maybe I need to start holding on to a shotty, even though I'm not really... I haven't respect anything into it, but just to have that extra kick when I run out of ammo. I mean, a baseball bat would be a bit better than punching as well. All right, let's get this too then. Let's get some med kits because I was running pretty low on that. I don't need the rest of it. Pretty bad with grenades, so I'll go with that for now. So let's check out my equipment. So I wonder how many weapons I can actually hold on to. I mean, am I limited by this space here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 weapons. Just wondering if it's... I mean, it's probably not a bad idea to just hang on to these weapons instead of selling it and making space for... Right? Reloading ammo costs 0 AP. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Maybe there's a... Is there a reload button? There's a reload button all this time. I don't know. I have to look at this. I like that I'm learning and it's not just natural. I'm able to just progress. I enjoy that part of this. I enjoy everything about this game, actually. So let's get some of that going, some of that going, and that will do for now. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of the techno-bit stands a dwarf immaculately dressed and supremely calm. David Fry 2. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need? Probably not. But let's have a look what you got for sale. Cyberdecks, consumables. You're all about hacking and so on, right? Sony? What? A Sony? What? Alright. See you later, buddy. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decorator and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot as and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of a part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to just let the subject drop. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local Matrix LAN of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. See you guys around. That's interesting. In Neocron, you can hack into terminals. You go inside the terminals. Use skills and so on to take down AIs and that sort of thing. In the Shadowrunner circles, the term Doctor is often... Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, phone was ringing. In Shadowrunner circles, the term Doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sore bones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. This is a sixth-world medicine of the highest caliber. The Doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the Doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Cody back to us. Thank you for that. And I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face though. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to see a full-service medbay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? What's that on your shoulder? The little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. What cyberware do you have available? A data jack. It's Neocron. I mean, Neocron is this, and Neocron, it's just really cool. Okay, data jack, what else we got? Cyber League Basic. It's probably just standard sci-fi cyberpunk in all games and RPGs, I guess, but it's just good to see See him crossing over, being here and being there. Well, I can't afford any of this, but it looks pretty cool. I would like to get some cyber leg action. Bone lacing. Get all of it. Just get it all. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Tell me more about trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on thin synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of those can get you back on your feet? Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. Okay, well, I think I picked up a couple, didn't I? Yeah, I got 2. I'll get another one. Can I get another one? Yeah, just get one more. Confirm.